Very good day, students. I welcome you all for the session on the subject Basic Civil and Mechanical Engineering. The topic we'll be discussing today is about IC engines, internal combustion engines. So before getting into the topic, we'll see a brief introduction about the IC engines. What are engines and what are different types of engines we will discuss now. So what's an engine? An engine can be defined as any device that converts thermal energy into mechanical output. So the first and major breakthrough in industrial revolution is the development of heat engine. So in the late 1850s, when the first steam engine was developed, that kickstarted the industrial revolution. So whatever technology we have today, it is because of the invention of the heat engine. First, maybe the invention of wheel, and after the invention of wheel, the most important human discovery you can say is invention of steam engine. Because through the invention of steam engine only, all the other scientific advancements were possible. You see, first industrialization started because you have a means of converting energy into another form of energy. So things can be automated. So then came the automobiles. So transportation became easier. And then because of these things, electricity was possible. Then computer was invented. As you can see, everything is interrelated. So we can say that the development of steam engine was the first major breakthrough. So what happens in a steam engine? As you can see here, so when heat is applied, there will be a medium inside the engine. It may be steam, water, or any other source of liquid or fluid. So when it is heated, it expands. So that expansion, what it causes is that it causes the piston to move forward. So when the piston moves forward, it is again connected to a mechanical device through a series of links and mechanisms which enable it to move the engine. So this movement is converted into mechanical output. So if you see in your locomotive, when engine is turned on, combustion takes place and this causes the wheels to rotate. This is a simple procedure, but it happens in a series of steps. So that is what we'll be seeing now. So example of heat engine, you can say different things, steam engine, diesel engine, petrol engine. Everything is an example of heat engine. So they are broadly classified into two major categories. One is internal combustion engine and another one is external combustion engine. So external combustion engines are the engines in which combustion takes place outside and the heat is used to drive the piston. As you saw in this example, this is an example for an external combustion engine. As you can see here steam is heated and that steam is used to drive the piston. So work takes place somewhere, only the heat energy is utilized to drive it. Best example for this is your steam engine, which is being still used in your trains. You see the Ooty train, which is still run with the help of steam engine. There coal will be used to burn. When coal is burnt, heat energy is produced. That heat energy will in turn drive the locomotive. So that's an external combustion engine. Whereas internal combustion engine, which is the topic included in our syllabus, here combustion takes place with the help of burning fossil fuels. So petrol, diesel, CNG, anything it may be. When it burns, huge amount of heat energy is released. Along with that, mechanical thrust is released. So that thrust is used to drive the piston up and down. That's a simple working of external combustion engine and internal combustion engine. So our focus is internal combustion engine. So internal combustion engine can be broadly classified in two major categories. One is spark ignition and another one is compression ignition. As the name indicates, spark ignition, there will be a spark produced in the engine which will ignite the fuel mixture. So the image which we are seeing here is an example of the spark ignition engine. So spark ignition engine runs with the help of petrol. So petrol engines are spark ignition engines. Diesel engines are compression ignition engine. The first image which we are seeing is an example of the spark ignition engine, particularly the part which I am highlighting here. This is called as the spark plug. So that's a major difference between the spark ignition and compression ignition. What happens here is that when the air fuel mixture is compressed, as you see here, when it is compressed, the spark will be ignited and then the piston will be driven down. The image shows you very clearly the working of the engine. So we'll move on to the next engine, which is the compression ignition engine. So major difference here again is this part. So as you see there, in the spark ignition engine, there was a spark plug. Here it is replaced with the fuel injector. So here what happens is that the air will be compressed. Air will come through this air intake. Air will be compressed. Once the air is compressed, fuel will be released. Diesel will be released. Once diesel is sprayed, combustion takes place automatically. Unlike petrol engine where external spark is applied, in the diesel engine, the combustion takes place through compression only. Hence, it is called as a compression ignition engine. It's a major difference between these two engines. One is petrol engine, which is spark ignited, diesel engine, which is compression ignited. So hope you understood the introduction to the internal combustion engine. We'll discuss in detail about the working of the spark ignition engine and compression ignition engine in the upcoming lecture videos. Thank you, students.